Look, today we're going to be making this. This is paya. Now, paya means feet, roughly translated. Today we're using beef. You could use lamb trotters or something like that. It's very common as well. This is a beef version. It's deep. It takes a very long time. It's delicious. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. So I've got 1.5 kg of beef feet. You can see these have been cut into fairly large pieces. Now you can, if you want, of course, do this with lamb trotters. We're going with beef today. What we're going to do is to this, I'm doing this here in a bowl just because my pressure cooker, which we're going to be using in a moment, is quite tall, so you can just see what's happening here. We're going to go with 1 bay, we're going to go with 1 chili, and then we're going to go with 4 cloves and a teaspoon of black peppercorns. And to that we're going to be adding 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 2 of salt, 2 of coriander, and 3 of chili powder. So in that goes. We're going to add a little bit of oil, just a little touch, then I'm going to mix it together. So I've now put the seasoned feet into the pressure cooker. We're also now going to add 1 cup of onion that I've cut really small, 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, and 2 cups of water. Now you can do this without a pressure cooker, but it's going to take you for absolutely ever. So lid's going to go on, we're going to bring it to pressure, and I'm going to let it go for about 25 minutes. Okay, so that's 25 minutes, just taking the lid off. And I've actually let it cool down a bit so we can look and see what's happening. You don't have to do that, obviously. I've just done it so they're just not full of steam. But with the small amount of water, you're going to cook it really nicely. Let's have a look, see that. Oh, look at that. Can you see that's just fallen right off the bone there? Now we're going to add more water. So we're now going to add 8 cups of water. So we've got 10 cups of water in total. And like I say, you could have just put the 10 cups in and done it, but I just find it doesn't kind of cook so nicely. So with the lid off, we're going to go on again, and we're going to go on a below medium heat for another 30 minutes. All right, Simon here, just a few little notes. Okay, first of all, there's over 4,000 videos on our channel. We've been cooking for years, so get onto that little magnifying glass. You can search out. There's tons and tons of recipes. We're cooking pretty much every day. Thumbs up always helps me out. A little comment of anything. Tell me what you've had for breakfast even, that's fine. Just a comment helps the algorithm go. If you'd like to donate to me and help the channel out, there's a little thanks button in most countries. You can leave $2 or $1 million if you want. Okay, let's get back to cooking. Okay, that's been about half an hour going away like that, fairly mild. Now look, you can't overcook this at all. Right? If you're going to do this without a pressure cooker, it'll take you overnight or something. It really, really needs to cook. We've done it a really, really quick sort of way of doing it today. I'm actually going to let it go a little bit longer. So I'm going to go for another 30 minutes. Now, if it reduces out, steams out, I'm going to add some more water. Like I say, you can cook that for 10 hours. Okay, once again, turn that off and just let it cool down just a little bit. It's still very hot, but not steaming. Look, there's our bones. It's all fallen off. It's all really beautiful. It's really beautiful, that is. Like I say, you cannot overcook this. You can just keep going and going and going. But I'm happy right there. That's a nice consistency. The marrow has come straight out of that, you can see. That's hot, by the way, excuse me. Now, I didn't put in, there's some things that people would put in. Some people would put in cinnamon. Some people would put in black cardamom. You could adjust that if you want. So if you wanted, you could just eat that soup, the paya, just like that. What I've got here is some yogurt or curd. There's 170 grams, about a cup. Now what you need to do, it's really important that you whisk it and get it smooth. So I'll do that for a few seconds. I'll be back. And use a full fat one. Don't use a kind of, a light one or something like that. They're terrible. Full fat you need. So what I've got here is I've taken some of the soup, you know, a couple of cups worth of it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get the curd or the yogurt, whatever you call that, and we're going to get it in. Then again, we're going to whisk. Just a little bit easier to do it this way than putting it in with all the bones and everything. Okay, I've just put the heat back on. We're going to pour in that mixture that we just made, and we're going to let it go just for about another 5 or 6 minutes. Now, some people also make a kind of a roux, a bit of flour with some spices and ghee or something like that, and put that in. I mean, hundreds of ways of making this. Check it for salt. We're probably going to need to add a little bit more salt now, but get it to the level that you want. And that's beautiful. So that's a lovely bowl of stuff there. Let's get some cilantro on the top, or coriander, whatever you call that. I've also got some thinly sliced ginger, fresh ginger in the mix. Oh yeah. And a little bit of fresh green chili. Absolutely wonderful. That does take quite a while. I mean, the way we've done it today is quite quick actually, but pressure cooker is really, really good on this one. Otherwise it's going to take you, like I say, forever. It's delicious. It's warming. Apparently it puts a bit of a lead in your pencil, if you've got a pencil, that is. That's delicious. That's my version of beef paya, or beef feet. Hope you enjoyed that. Keep safe, keep well. See you soon. Lots of love. Thank you so much for stopping by and making it to the end of the videos. If you would like to donate to me, there's a thanks button in most countries. You can give me $2 or up to $50. I need to buy a new Ferrari. Come on, help me out.